Hi, my name is Kristyl Smith. I am 22 years old. I am originally from Los Angeles, California, and I currently attend San Diego State University. The poem that I recently wrote it this summer for a pageant that I participated in, and I'm going to share it with you today. Hi. So you want to know about me? Sit down. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what it's like to be pumped with powerful narcotics, hooked up to oxygen tanks 4 times a year by the age of 8. I will tell you what it's like to have spent summers, spring breaks, Halloweens, and birthdays bed-stricken, accompanied by books for friends. I will tell you how the television became my BFF because it was the only consistency I knew. I will tell you how I spent the first 20 years of my short life tattooing lists of can'ts, should nots, and why me's to my being, and wondered why I felt numb, how I wanted to feel everything, anything but this pain, estimated to be 3 times worse than childbirth. I was a child. I expected to be near death by 20, embraced it by 15, bound to a self-defeating prophecy, denying myself of possibilities, opportunities passed me by because I didn't think I was strong enough. To fight this demon, the demons of the world and the inconsistencies of the world, didn't think I could compete. I was a child with a tendency to overthink. See, God and I, we argued for years. When he said try, I said why. When he said now, I said how. I beat my potential into submission while this condition began to affect my academics. My self-esteem was screaming from my core because nothing was ever good enough. I felt stuck. And if I ever tried to move forward, the disease would always pull me back. By 19, I was broken. Overcome with disappointment, sickness running rampant with no resistance from me, I could have laid down to die had my pride not kicked in, but I got up. Reclaimed my life and told Sickle Cell to sit down. By 20, I was breaking out of the social molds I thought I was meant to fill. See, all this time, I thought I was being blocked from the life I was supposed to live, but it's not the life you get, it's what you make of it. And I was never meant to be like them, and trying to be them was the worst decision I ever made because I was too strong for their burdens, too loud over their voices. So I turned myself down, ignored my strengths, focused on my weaknesses, and became just like them. So no. Sickle cell was not my only hindrance. It took me 20 years to see that I have been blessed with burdens that have made me stronger than I could conceive. I was never afraid of death. But I'm not ready to meet him yet, and I don't have time to die. I have a lot to say, an infinite bucket list, an empty passport, and a hunger that woe is me can't satisfy. Life is not a closet to hang your regrets soaked in past years' tears. Let them air dry. Let the east wind carry your fears and the west carry your feet, because they should never be traveling in the same direction. And if my affliction has done nothing else, it has made me stop whining. It has forced me to proclaim my destiny instead of waiting for it to hit me. And I'm not perfect, but I swear that my imperfections are perfectly there. They force me to proclaim my humanity. So when I wake up every day, I live life in its entirety.